Funny podcast.
Riggins just told me something. He put his hand over his mouth like a coach when he's calling into play so the other team doesn't read his lips. Because it was controversial. It was very controversial.
So I wouldn't see her,
Yes.
so the camera
So
wouldn't
the camera wouldn't
Okay.
see. Yeah. He'll tell you later. You know, he'll tell you. My favorite story of the day, because of the quote from the eyewitness. A couple in Florida was arrested after being caught, quote unquote, fully nude, having fully nude relations out in the open on a causeway.
What?
The woman said it was always a dream of hers.
Oh my God.
But
Dream big,
the
baby.
quote of the day comes from the eyewitness who told the police, quote, they were cracked to sack going to town, end quote.
What?
Cracked to sack going to town.
I've never heard that expression before.
How crude.
Yeah.
How unbelievably crude. From crack to sack.
Yeah, they were.
Ain't no other way to say it, baby.
No better way, I'll tell you that right now. Best way I would think of to say it.
Wow.
Because that the smoking gun has the police report, and
So we have to write that down. And you said
the
what?
cop was like, I'm sorry, repeat that again. I'm going to make sure I get this exactly right.
He said, quote,
nude sexual intercourse on the side
Your
of
Honor.
the causeway.
They were cracked aside.
After being taken into custody and asked about the incident, the defendant showed zero remorse that multiple juveniles had witnessed this
Oh,
act.
man.
He stated the children should be at home and not on the causeway. They ought to be at home.
That's right. They ought not even
They
be
don't
out
need
there
to
on the
be
road.
out there on the road.
Good Lord.
They shouldn't be out on the calls.
When speaking with the victim's parents, meaning the juvenile who witnessed it,
Right.
they stated what they observed was, quote, crack to sack going to town. So the juvenile parents, the juvenile who saw the incident, the parents are the ones that said crack to sack.
Dang. I wish it
What?
was.
Them kids don't need to be out here on the causeway. They need to be at the house where people ain't having sex. The causeway is for open sex.
I saw the whole thing cracked to sack.
Lord.
Disgusting.
Now, I did not, let's see, I didn't take the time this morning to look up to see. Oh, yeah. She's crying in the mugshot, it looks like, even though she said she was always a dream of hers. And he looks like, all right, take the damn picture. Let's get this over with.
maybe she's crying because she reached the pinnacle of her life. It's all downhill from here.
She's 55 and he's 60.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, not what I expected at all.
No.
Not what I expected at all.
Fully nude on top of one another is what it says. Fully exposed.
60.
Every single story though has the quote in there, crack to sack. That we done went viral, baby. I knew that damn crack to sack line was gonna get them.
That's good reporting.
You watch the news.
But I mean, everybody needs dreams. Hers was to have the sex out and open on the causeway.
It's always been a dream of mine. Where were they? What state?
Florida.
Florida.
You knew the answer to that question.
Wow. And I would, wouldn't you guess that both of them have kids? Maybe not together, but
55
probably have
and
grown
60, you would
kids or
think
kids
so,
that
yeah.
are older. Yeah, that's fun.
Were they dating or a married couple? They just
They have different names,
Okay.
so different last names, so they may not be married.
I would almost be more forgiving if they were a married couple for some reason. I don't know why.
So while being taken into custody, Fazekas, that's the woman, stated that this was always a dream of mine, end quote, referring to having sexual intercourse on the causeway. Surrounded by water, the causeway offers spectacular views of St. Joseph Sound. Oh, well, good. It's a tourist place. It's really nice. Always been a dream of mine to get pounded here.
St. Joseph would not approve.
I saw this causeway every day my whole damn life, and I thought one day this will be mine.
There's just a full war on dignity in this country. Like, people you just do not have any desire to possess the slightest amount of dignity. It's just not important to people anymore to be dignified. Not even close. Because it's that ultimate we gonna be on TV mindset, because everybody can put you on TV. Like, the internet is now like TV. And if something happens and we're out in public and then we're gonna be on TV. So we'll act a fool because cameras are on.
On the causeway, 9 o'clock at night.
Right. And don't need to be no kids out here.
Damn, it was 9.
You dumbass parents bringing their kids. I'm the one going to jail. They ought to be going to jail for bad parenting. Having a kid out here on the causeway. They need to be at home. Cause kids don't need to be out here. That's why it's called a causeway. Cause kids need to be at home, not out here.
Yeah.
Not out here in the sex zone.
What is it? What exactly is a causeway? I'm trying to picture where we're talking here.
It's a public road. I'm pretty sure would be considered a public.
And it
That
built over water.
connects bodies of land over a body of water.
Yeah, so it's two little. So they were on the part that's right over the water because she wanted to be surrounded by water on the Dunedin, whatever it's called, causeway.
Everybody knows if you're on a causeway, chances are you're going to see some nuts.
We stay cracked a sack on this causeway.
The crack to sack causeway. That's what it's going to be called from now on.
Just driving by and just.
But then again,
Look away, kids.
But the witnesses, they have no